Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Hopefully you're having yourselves a wonderful day today. Please, come step with me into the kitchen, will you? For a moment here. As many of you know, I was part of a pretty popular show called Cooking with Etho. You know how it goes, right? Yeah, that was me. I was the star of the show. And I know what people have been saying. I did not get fired, okay? I know that there's a dirty rumor going around. Not true. I don't want to hear any more of it, okay? I left the show. Yes, that's true. But it was my own choice. I talked to my boss about it. After a little bit of encouragement from him, I realized, yes, it is time to pursue other things in my life. And I do not regret the decision. It was my choice, and I'm happy with it. I've moved on. But that does not mean we cannot enjoy cooking with Etho at home. I can still do my cooking program here at my own home. Nothing illegal about that, right? Let's do it here. Okay, so many of you have been wondering, Etho, how do you cook a steak? That is the big question, right? Everybody wants to know how to cook a steak. Okay, so first thing you need is a frying pan. I got my my skillet over here. What's the difference between a frying pan and a skillet? That's an excellent question. Thank you for asking that. Okay, so we put the frying pan or the skillet onto our stove. You get an achievement for that. Sizzling hot. That's right. I have already prepared our steak ahead of time here on the cutting board. It's just been marinating in the air for a bit. I think it's still okay. You can salt it, you can pepper it, you can do whatever you want with it. That's really up to you. Now, the key to cooking a steak. This is the part a lot of people get wrong. All right, so pay attention. This is most important. You got to make sure the pan is hot. If it's cold, you've messed up. You've done something wrong. You got to make sure your fire's going or whatever, your stove is on. But don't just touch the pan to figure out if it's hot, okay? Big mistake. Don't do it. Nuh-uh. No. That's a rookie mistake right there. What you want to do is go ask a friend, get them to touch it for you, and then you can figure out if it's hot that way. Yeah, well, once you figure out it's hot, all you gotta do is throw your steak in. Oh, listen to that sizzle. Takes a couple seconds to cook only. Don't flip it or anything. Nope. And, you know, if it lands on the floor or whatever, it's fine as long as you go within the 5-second rule, and it's good. Oh, and it's so delicious. Now, the only problem with the 5-second rule is you might burn your tongue, so just shake it in there a little bit to cool it down first, and then you can chow down if that's a problem for you. All right, everybody. Well, we have had our hearty breakfast, and we're ready to get to work now. We're deep down underground in the mines here, and what I want to try to do today is mess around with the Create mod. They have a way, using this card assembler, you can actually... Oh, place your card assembler on rail blocks. Okay, we're learning the very first thing here. Apparently, you can attach structures to minecarts and then make the minecarts do cool things. So I want to try and make like a cart laying machine first. If we can get that to work, I want to then try and make a mining machine that automatically places tracks in front of itself and try and mine out a 3x3 tunnel here is kind of what we're aiming for. So I got all our stuff ready to go here. Let's try get it with a furnace minecart. Let's see what happens here. It just goes through. Okay, kind of expected that. Now, if we put a crafting table on top here, is it going to pick that up? Uh-oh. Maybe we don't want to use a furnace minecart just yet. Let's just push it. Okay, so it gets stuck there, and then if we put a lever... Aha! It picked it up. It did not take off, though. Okay, so if the rail is unpowered... Then it unloads it. Okay. But if it's powered, then it picks it up. Cool. We can right-click it with a wrench to pick up the whole machine. Otherwise, if we left-click, it leaves the blocks behind, I think. Okay. We got that figured out. You know, we're a little bit cramped down here, right? You might not get in my way so much, please. How about this? You want to play catch? Let's play catch for a little bit. Catch! Oh, trust me, I've tried it. I can't get rid of this guy. He just eats and heals up. Okay. So what I want to try to do here is build a bigger structure and see if it'll move that. Oh, it just takes the one block. Okay, so I think that means we have to use this linear chassis stuff. Then we try move this. It takes the whole thing. Cool. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Oh, it actually has collision too. Like I can't walk through this stuff. Okay, maybe let's try this. We're gonna go up one more block. Super glue here. I'm like really experimenting here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Then we'll super glue here, and then we'll make the deployer face down. Is that a good idea? It will always interact with the position 2 blocks in front of itself. Oh, so if we place it here. Oh, okay, that'll work. Cool. We'll give it a rail. This guy is really pushing me around. Okay. And then we just need to attach an inventory to that with some colon to feed the furnace minecart we're going to give it, and then we'll need to give it some rails. Let's see if this works. All right, let's get our furnace minecart down. We got colon and rails in here. Ah, it placed one though. It did. Okay. It seemed to be a little late placing it though. Maybe if we just nudge it. Huh. Let's give this a try. So instead of having the deployer 1 block in front of the minecart, we're gonna have it right above the minecart. See if that does the trick here. Nope. All right, check this out. It looks like we had it right the first time. Actually, it just needs a couple rails in front of itself to get it going. Look at that. It's so cool. So that's the first step of what we want to do here. This next step is to attach some mining equipment in front of it. Ooh. All right, let's get this unloaded. Do that, nudge it back. Okay, now we can start building in the front of this thing. And actually, I think we're gonna do the same trick we did before of making the deployer place through a block. I think is okay. I'll have to test it just to make sure. Bring that forward, and then we'll have like a 3x3 thing in the front here. We super glue the whole front. Then we attach our mining drills, and I don't know if it'll have enough power to dig, or if we need to upgrade the power level somehow, but we'll find out. Get our minecart, and here we go. Please work, please work, please work. It placed the rails. Oh, it's working. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's so cool. It's super glitchy looking, but it is working. Okay. I guess we should... how do we stop it? I guess just with the wrench, right? If we want to stop it. And then... if we want to oh, here it is. If we want to unload it, we gotta... Uh-oh. All intentional. Somehow you survived that. He's hiding in the 1x1 hole. Okay. There we go. We got that unpowered. Oh, I gotta... oh, no! Okay, so it was trying to eat my whole crate wall here. It mined the unloader, and that's a problem. I wasn't recording for this, but I placed the minecart down over here, and then 1 second later I hear a poof over there. So somehow after I placed it again, it mined the blocks, even though it was over here. So my items are inside here right now, I think. Let's do a couple of experiments. Can we pull items out of the inventory? No. We're gonna have to be super careful with this thing. My goodness. Let's actually dig down and see if it'll pull it out of the minecart itself. Kind of like a storage minecart, you know? We drop this down onto that. Oh. That's the stuff that fell in. Okay, no, it doesn't look like that works. Let's try place it right into the machine here. Oh! No, big mistake! Wrench. Oh. Well, we got rid of the guy. And he gave us an apple. Look at that. What a nice guy. Well, there's our stuff. All right, problem solved. That worked perfect. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to put into words just how much potential I see with this whole minecart part of the crate mod. Like, if you think about what we have here, we have a tunnel digging machine, which in itself is extremely useful in Minecraft. Like, I'm I'm always digging tunnels, right? Now we have a way of doing it automatically. But also we can use it to collect resources, which is huge, right? I need tons of stuff right now. But thinking beyond that, like what we really have here is a way of building our own custom tools for manipulating our world at a large scale, and they can be pretty much fully automated, which is insane. So if we ever need to destroy something at a large scale or build something at a large scale with a repeating pattern, like this is what we're going to be using, right? I'm kind of imagining we'll have like shulker boxes full of different machines, like and have them labeled like, oh, this is my 3x3 digger, this is my 5x5 digger, this is my wall building machine, my lake draining machine. I'm sure there's tons of different stuff we can build, right, for doing different tasks. And I want to keep building up our arsenal of tools here as we go along in this series. So let's just get back to reality. This is what we have here today. So I've tried adding some storage drawers on here so it can actually start collecting a fair bit of resources, right? I hooked a smart chute up to this so it'll eject cobblestone because I don't really want it to collect cobblestone. It doesn't work when it's running, it seems, though. Here, let's get this going. Yeah, I want to let this run for a little bit just to see what kind of problems it's going to run into. Oh, and I think we might have our first one here. We've hit a cave, it looks like. So it fell down. Did it go off the rails? Yep. Okay. We figured out a limitation. So we might need to modify this so it actually builds some ground in front of itself as it goes too. Then it'll never have to worry about falling or landing in lava or anything like that. But as you can see here, we're not leaving the tracks behind anymore because I put a plow on the back of it as well. So it picks up the tracks as it goes and it just leaves a clean 3x3 tunnel afterward. And then when we're done, when we want to unload, we just toss it in here. Make sure we're facing the right way, though. Oh, and this is what I was worried about. So I was hoping it would put the cobblestone in here. I'm guessing it went in the barrels. Yeah, so it doesn't really know, like, where I want it to go. I'm not sure how to tell it where I want it to go either. I don't know. I was hoping, like, when I put this down, it would just eject the cobblestone and dump it off so that I don't have to manually remove it every time, you know? Inventories on moving contraptions cannot be accessed by players. This component can interact with storage without the need to stop the contraption. Place a second one with a gap of 1 or 2 blocks in between. Whenever they pass by each other, they will engage in a connection. Okay, I think this is what we want, guys. While engaged, they will represent all inventories. And now we can insert and extract items. Aha! So if we hook one of these portable storage interfaces onto our minecarts and then have one at our unloading station, I think that's what we need to do. We're going to get rid of these drawer things since they don't seem to play the best with this mod, maybe. I don't know. Or I'm doing it wrong. And we'll just use barrels. We're going to have to extend the front of this a little bit, I think. We will then place the deployer here. And it says it places it 2 blocks in front of itself. So that would be where this wood block is. Let's see if we can get it to right click cobblestone, so it'll take it out of its inventory, anything it mines, and hopefully build land if there's none there. Does that make sense? And then we just got to extend the front of this, so we'll build these out, bring it forward, and then connect our 3x3 onto that. All right, let's give it a try here. So we got the deployer placing the cobblestone, and then 1 block behind and above, we have the one that places the rails. We got the minecart, and then we have the plow behind that scrapes up the rails and puts them back into the inventory. So it keeps recycling them. And I think we're good for a test here. So hopefully we don't have a disaster. All right, there we go. Okay, so it's not placing cobblestone. Good. I was worried it might place it 1 block above where I wanted it. But the real test is going to be when it gets to the cave here, if it's going to derail again. Oh, you're back. Oh, goody. I missed you so much. Oh, here we go. We're at the cave. And, oh, it's placing cobblestone. Yes. Oh, but we got mobs in the cave. Oh, dear. Those are strong mobs as well. Okay, I'm gonna just make sure they can't get up here, hopefully. Oh, we're getting spidered. Uh-oh. Oh, you got up here. You weren't supposed to get up here. Oh dear. Oh dear. I need blocks. I need blocks. I need blocks. I don't have any blocks on my bar. No. No. Keep mining. Keep mining. Don't stop. Oh. This guy's got 1,000,000 hit points. I'm never going to kill him. Okay, I do have some blocks. Okay. Okay. And, oh, and, yes. Woo! Somehow we survived there. Let's eat some more steak. Yeah, this thing is trucking along, isn't it? Nothing's stopping this boy. Yeah, this is a bit spooky here. For me, not for the minecart. The minecart's not gonna have any trouble with this. I might have trouble with this, trying to get across. I get shot down. Uh-oh, we got a mob up ahead. Okay, I tell you what, let's stop it. Oh yeah, good time to stop it. We just busted into a nasty cave there. Let's take it back. I feel like it's gotta be full of stuff, and it must just be deleting it, like anything it doesn't have space for. I don't know. We'll have to see once we put it in our unloading area. But yeah, as you can see, it's dug a nice little tunnel here. No trouble whatsoever. Didn't run into any water or lava though, so that could be the only thing I'm worried about. Let's check it out here. What do we got in the coifers? There was still space left. That's insane. I felt like it dug so far there. There's actually way less in there than I expected. But we did get a bunch of ores, so that's cool. We got some unique blocks. Very nice. And guess what? We got our friend over here. We've never interacted with this guy, so he's not mad at us. But we can do some trades with him actually. So that's kind of neat. And before we finish up here, we're just gonna check out the storage interface thing to make sure this works as well. So we got to attach to our minecart system, and then we got a free one over here with some inventory space. So let's see what happens when we engage. Yeah, they connected, but nothing happened. Huh. Not quite what I expected. Can I help you? Okay, you know what it is? It won't put items directly into an inventory. You gotta be pulling items out of this block for it to make the exchange. So I put a hopper underneath, and that seems to do the trick. So now when we turn it into the minecart, right, it's engaged, they connected, and it will transfer as long as it's pulling items out. As soon as it stops pulling items out, then it will stop the transfer. So if this fills up with stuff, when it hits 64 here, it will stop and disconnect, I think. Right? There we go. Okay, no more space for it. If we free up space, it will not reconnect. Okay, so it's gotta like make the connection again. Aha. Alright, well, it looks like we still got a couple minutes left this episode. I thought it might be fun just to goof around with a few smaller things here to wrap things up. I just went on a trip to the desert. Had to go pretty far, actually, to get some more seashells. I picked all the ones on the beaches nearby, so there's very few of these left. But I thought it'd be cool to maybe do some Turtlemancy stuff here. So I found out there is actually a way for us to get turtles here. Yeah, so this actually works out pretty perfectly because we just got emeralds from our underground buddy there, and we can use that to make scoot. Then we combine the scoot with some turtle eggs, turtle essence, and empty pearls. We got the pearls from our seashells there, so that's all good. And we can make some actual turtles, which is great because I don't think they're generating naturally in our world. I think something's messed up with the mob spawning with all these different mods, right, that are adding all these different mobs. A lot of the natural, like chickens, cows, and pigs don't seem to be around. They're actually really difficult to find. So we found a couple chicken eggs just like randomly around our world. So that's cool. We're going to use 2 of those. What else do we need? We got to get our pearls together here. Like so. Cool. And then turtle essence. Yes, that's the other tricky thing. So we have found magmatic turtles in the nether. Let's see if we get turtle essence from these guys. Yes, we do. Okay, awesome. So let's just make a couple to begin with here. throw in our turtle essence and our bowls. And there's our scoot. Awesome. Okay, and then it was... I think we got everything on us, actually, don't we? So 2 more turtle essence, 2 scoot, 2 chickens, 2 scoots of turtles in every bowl of turtle flakes. Oh, what's missing? What did I do wrong? Oh, the pearls got picked up, or I didn't throw them. There we go. We're getting turtles. Nice. Let's just make a little spot here on top of this hill. This will be a Turtle Hill. And we're going to surround it with some fences. Now, the thing is, zombies will try to stomp on the turtle eggs. And in this, I actually don't think I could stop a lot of the zombies. They're very powerful. So let's hope it doesn't come to that and they just can't reach these. Oh, they got particle effects. That's interesting. Yeah, so I think you have to hatch them on sand. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to it, right? Oh man, okay, I just checked the Minecraft wiki. It says it takes 4 or 5 days for turtle eggs to hatch. Really? You know, I don't know if I've ever hatched turtles before, actually. So this is kind of interesting. Hopefully we don't have to protect them that long and they're just fine the way they are. But my attention span can't last 4 or 5 days. I gotta do something else in that time. So we're gonna try make some punching gloves. Yeah, I think the idea with these gloves is they're really weak, but you can attack super fast. So I'm just spam clicking right now, and they seem to still do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, look at that. All right, check this out. If we right-click a horse with an empty bottle, it gives us this animal essence stuff, one at a time, because it brings up the inventory every time. But I got a bunch of those, and we're gonna do something a little crazy here, a little bit, what am I thinking moments, you know? We're gonna put leather, animal essence, and a golden carrot to get 1 rabbit hide. Like I said, I can't get regular mobs in my world here, like rabbits. I'm not sure if I'll ever find one of those. So if we want rabbit hide, this is what we gotta do. But we're gonna take that just to play around with this other thing I wanted to check out, the slingshots from supplementaries. I don't know, I guess it takes the thing right most on your inventory, but I think you can like launch cobblestone and stuff. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. And you can build from a distance. Oh, I love that. What happens if you use sand? Does it fall? Oh, it's still taking the cobblestone. I wonder how that works, how it figures out what to pick. Anyways, I thought that was really cool. Oh, it does plant it. Oh, that's so cool. Uh-huh. I guess I'll do one more check of the turtles. Oh, they did hatch. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that changes things. I was about to do the comment of the day and end the episode because this was going to take too long. But wait a second. Let's see if our cute little guys here will give us a turtle blessing. So I think we need to look at them. They might need to be grown up for this. No, we did get one. Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. So if they approve of you, they will give you a turtle blessing. And they seem to be very happy with me. That's great. Yep. Okay, cool. We need these to do stuff with the Turtlemancy mod. Seashells. Yes, okay. We do need a few more seashells. There's some in the water I missed. Okay, I found 9 more oysters here. We're getting the pearls out of those. We got to make the basic. So it's a stick, turtle blessing, and one of these pearl things. Cool. Now we got to upgrade that to, there's like several different levels. There's intermediate as well. So that's going to require the blessed pearl. So let's do that. Like so. Boom, boom. We need 2 more scoot as well. All right, I think we got it here. So we put our basic in with the turtle blessing. We got the intermediate. Cool. So this unlocks the ability for us to break bedrock or get bedrock chips. Actually, here's a list of stuff we can do. So we can do the apprentice and intermediate stuff. We got a levitating ability. Turtle defense gives us resistance and slowness. Chicken burst. We got instant pearl, so we don't have to throw them in the pot, I think. Kelp collector, egg picker, seagrass collector. Okay, and then under intermediates, we got upgraded versions of levitate and defense. Sheep burst, squid burst, instant obsidian, bedrock breaker, flint picker, clay picker. So I gotta check it out. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we did levitate. That's not what I was aiming for. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess. How do we choose? Oh, that didn't do it. Oh, okay, he's got to be close to you. Oh, he didn't really explode. He keeled over. Oh, that was not quite as fun as I thought it would be. I thought he would like explode actually, or do something cool like that. Okay, so it just knocks him over. Trying to figure out the kelp collection. I'm not really sure what it does. Like, it sounds like it's doing something. But how is this any different than just left clicking? It could be that it's duplicating it, maybe. Let's try that out. So we just got one there. It is. Okay, so now we got a bunch from that, actually. I see. Okay, so it gave us like 4. I'm guessing the seagrass does something similar then. So we broke 1 and we got 9. Oh yeah, okay, that's a big difference. So the main thing we want to get from the Turtlemancy mod is this boat. The turtle boat here is really cool. So it requires scoot, but it also requires an improved scoot. These come from this recipe here. So it's a little fragment of bedrock with scoot. Now that we have the intermediate here, we can actually, I think, just right-click bedrock. Sounded like it did something, but it didn't do anything. Maybe it takes a few tries. So it turns out there's a little trick to this. It says it needs full mana to work. What is mana? I don't know. I had to look it up on the internet, and it turns out that means durability. So if this isn't full, you can repair it just by throwing in a turtle blessing. Now we only get 1 shot of this. We need a turtle blessing each time, I think, to refill this. Let's hope it works. Yes, we got it. Okay. Now that we've done that, though... Oh, it totally drained it. Yeah, it's empty. It's 0 durability now. But we got 1 fragment. That's all we needed. Okay, here we go. We got our scoot. We're going to make an improved scoot with our bedrock fragment. Nice. And the boat is ready to go. Let's go check this out and we'll finish up the episode. Look at this thing. It's got fins. It looks just like a turtle too. It's so cool. Yeah, let's go for our trip here though. This is the fun part. Look how fast this thing goes. It's like twice the speed of a regular boat. It's so cool. And the best part, like when you take a turn, it actually kind of drifts. So it feels really fun to drive around. Like it feels like similar to the Elytra wings. You know how good those feel to fly around with? It's like that except for the water. It's so good. I haven't tried it on ice yet. I'm kind of curious if it's like faster than a normal boat, like sliding around on ice. I'm not sure. That could be a fun experiment later. Anyways, we're gonna get to the comment of the day here. We're kind of going long now. It says Etho. Oh yeah, this is what I said. Etho, I don't really build restaurants. I said that last episode. ... Built restaurant in Crash Landing. So I'm getting called out here. Built restaurant in previous modded series when I said I never did. That's right. I totally forgot about the Dusty Diner in Crash Landing. We built it at the very end of the series. Yeah, I got a bit of a problem here. I've been playing this game for so long that stuff is starting to slip my mind a little bit. Like, stuff I've done in the past, you know, I don't remember all the series I've done at this point. Like, it's like, I'll see one once in a while. It's like, oh yeah, Flyboys, or there'll be like Hermit Quest, or, you know, things like that. It's like, I haven't thought about that in years. I don't even remember doing that really. And I'll watch and I'll have no idea what's happening in the series. It's been so long since I did it, right? It's like I'm watching it for the first time. Generally, though, I have pretty good memory. It's just, you know, unimportant details I don't keep track of, right? So some stuff is slipping. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for watching. Until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.